All right, I'm back. I forgot some things, and I knew there would be a lot of things that I knew there were a lot of things I wanted to discuss, and I just keep forgetting. But let's talk about the comment regarding or the subject of clothes and dressing, because again, since people want to talk about culture and getting away and from all the things that are like the world. Really? Okay. Stop going to school, stop going to work, create your religious church, and then show me the light and the salt of the earth. A little hard to be salt in a container off to the side. Has to be sprinkled within something. Salt within. Anyway, one day, people wake up. But for real, okay, let's look at this. 30, 40, 50 years ago, how did people dress and how did people look and what was accepted by the world? So, suits and ties, pressed a certain way, since it was accepted by an American culture, world league culture, that's how Christians should dress today? Or should we be dressing like they did in the Bible days? Dress like Jesus. What would Jesus do? Why don't you dress like Jesus? Let's get the sandals. Let's put the cars away, partner. For real. Just, if y'all want to go that route. If you want to go that route, go the whole way. Otherwise, you be a hypocrite. Period. You know? And I don't know what y'all gonna say about that. I really don't. I'm curious. I'll be looking forward to see, because I know some of y'all will be like, oh, you're taking it too far. Really? Because the Bible is really black and white, straightforward. No side notes. Y'all be creating y'all side notes and y'all extra stuff and twisting things and everything, but it's really plain. Like, for example, how about this one? This is for all my special people. Isn't it true that Satan is the father of lies? Okay. What is Santa Claus? You heard me. What is Santa Claus that we tell our Christian youth? Now, you might want to say, well, it's a fantasy, doesn't hurt anyone. Bottom line is, when you're done playing your games, it's either yes or no, black or white. Either it's true or it's not. If it's not true, it is a lie. And lies, well, anyway, I'm saying this to say this, people. There are so many other foundational roots to address that dealing with the leaves on the far end of a branch, it's like, how much wasted time and energy? Go to the root of the problem. It makes no sense to cut off a branch only for it to grow back when your roots are jacked up. So anyway, for example, going back to the clothes, skinny jeans. It's a fad right now. Is that the first time skinny jeans came on the scene? I don't think so. Jokers was wearing flooding tight jeans in the 50s, and it was considered acceptable and okay by the world and by Christian people. So today, what's going on today? In other words, look, in order to be a Christian or to appear to the world to be a Christian, you have to look, walk, and dress a certain way? Are we talking about the outward? Or are we talking about the inner? Because if you want to go there, the thought that comes to my mind is, when those religious jokers looked at Jesus and the disciples, was like, man, them jokers eating and they ain't washed their hands. That's unclean. That's ungodly. That ain't right. That ain't holy. That ain't right. Now, on the surface, that was true, right? You eating, you ain't wash your hands. It's kind of nasty. You wouldn't like it if somebody was preparing your food at a restaurant and they ain't wash their hands, right? Ain't that we got laws to, against that? Yet, what did Jesus say? You look it up. I know what it say. You do your homework. How did he respond to that? It wasn't what was going in the mouth that defiled the body, but what came out. So, are we listening to what's coming out of somebody's mouth? Are we talking about, well, they got on baggy jeans and a hat, they got a high top fade, they got earrings on, they got braided long hair. The list goes on and on. And the sad thing is that you could literally create anything. And if somebody who calls themselves a rapper or somebody involved in hip hop or corporate America, if anybody adapts or adopts or takes on something that somebody else created, all of a sudden what was created it becomes associated with the mass group, when in reality chances are it came from one source and one idea from one person that may or may not have had anything to do with that end result. How many times as a youth or a child you look in your closet and you create something that you just like, certain clothes that you like or wear, they might not even match or anything, and you just think it's nice and cool or whatever and you put it on. If your parent doesn't correct you, or if someone doesn't look at it and say, oh, you look crazy, you would wear it because you like that shirt, that's your favorite shirt, you like those pants or jeans, you like those shoes. They may not match, they may not look right, but it's just what you like. But we're not okay with that. We have to conform. We don't have to, but we do conform to what the world says. Oh, this is proper, this is correct, and this is right. And then you want to tell me we ain't supposed to conform to the world? Bottom line is, the so-called religious in right standing Christians and believers that's attacking people for trying to find God because they don't see God in the Christians in the church. If we were to go by looks, and in some cases if we were to go by what's coming out of your mouth, we might find more people that take and study the Word of God and put it in a rhyme form, looking and sounding more like children of God than those in suits and ties claiming to be believers of God and followers of Jesus Christ. And unfortunately, in too many instances, are carrying out every possible deceitful lifestyle behind closed doors, be it fornication, be it pornography, be it homosexual lifestyles, be it stealing, cheating, lying, greed. I mean, the list goes on and on. Because bottom line, when it comes down to it, there's only one place, as I only have 10 seconds left, there's only one place where Jesus was really mad, and those were against religious people. The people who were in sin, he addressed them with love, and you could tell in the Word.